Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Kansai International Airport. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is switched off. Be careful when opening the overhead compartment and remember to take all your belongings with you.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We are in Japan once again, this time for an exciting 10 days journey across Kyushu and Osaka. Since it's spring, Mr. Brown and I are especially excited for our very first Hanami experience together. If you're new here, don't forget to check out our past travel vlogs in Kyoto, Nara, Osaka, and Tokyo. You'll find the links in the description below. And of course, remember to like this video and subscribe to join us on more adventures. From Kansai International Airport, we'll first head to Osaka to grab some ekiben. Then continue with 2 more train rides to reach Kumamoto Station. We were super lucky to catch the Hello Kitty Haruka train. The outside is covered in adorable Hello Kitty illustrations, and the inside is filled with even more cute Hello Kitty details. One of my favorite things to do at the Japanese train station is checking out the ekiben. These lunch boxes are always delicious, and it's a great way to experience the wide variety of flavors in Japanese cuisine. Kumamoto is one of the major cities on Japan's southern island of Kyushu. The city is best known for Kumamoto Castle, one of Japan's largest and most historic castles, and as the birthplace of Ichiro Oda, the legendary creator of One Piece. Even if you have never heard of Kumamoto Castle, chances are you have seen Kumamon, the city's adorable black bear mascot. From souvenirs to the entire theme attractions, Kumamon is truly everywhere, adding a playful charm to the city. We initially considered staying at Hotel de Gate Kumamoto since it's located right across the Kumamoto station and it's very highly rated. However, we eventually decided to stay closer to Sakura Machi Kumamoto instead. For the next 3 nights, we are staying at Greet's Premium Hotel located right next to the tram station, so it's super convenient for exploring. Let me take you on a quick room tour. The room is super compact, probably the smallest we have stayed in so far in Japan, but it makes good use of space, with storage available below the sink. The design is modern, with a carpeted floor, a double bed, a lounge seat, and all the basic amenities like a small safety box that unfortunately isn't big enough for a laptop, a fridge, air purifier, TV, hair dryer, and even pajamas. The smart toilet is separated from the shower area, and the hotel provides nature and co-products by Kosei. There is no closet, just a place to hang your clothes. As for the view, it isn't anything special, but the natural light does a nice job of brightening up the room. Downstairs, the hotel provides plenty of extras from moisturizers and cleansing oil to tea, city maps, and local food recommendations. You will also find coffee machines, vending machines, and even washers and dryers on the ground floor. We are going to have our very first meal, late lunch, at Katsuretsu Tei, a famous tonkatsu restaurant in Kumamoto. Their specialty, crispy pork cutlets, made from premium Roppaku Kurobuta, known for its tender meat and sweet, flavorful fat.
Grind this up. Now it's cooking.
The pork cutlet is thick and has the perfect meat to batter ratio. It pairs really well with the sauce provided and white rice. The tempura shrimp is cooked just right, retaining its freshness, and it's a good alternative if you're not in the mood for pork. After that hearty meal, we hop on a tram to head over to the Kumamoto prefectural offices. Our plan was to check out the Monkey D. Luffy statue, and if time allowed, make a quick stop at Suizenji Park as well. We are here! The Kumamoto Prefectural Office promenade is lined with ginkgo trees that turn beautiful golden color in autumn. Take about a 5-minute walk from here and you'll spot the Monkey D. Luffy statue. The statue was erected as part of the One Piece Kumamoto Revival Project, launched after a powerful earthquake struck Kumamoto Prefecture in 2016 to support recovery and revitalization efforts. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it to Suizenji Garden today as it closes at 5 p.m. Thankfully, there are still plenty of beautiful sakura trees along the way to the tram station. That's Jane's residence, the oldest surviving Western-style building here. It was originally built in the 1871 for an American school teacher, and it was later restored after the Kumamoto earthquake. We wrap up the day at Sakura Machi Kumamoto, a modern shopping complex filled with shops and restaurants, before grabbing some fresh fruits from the grocery.
Our dinner tonight, fruit bowl from grocery store and melon chew, meaning it's 10 out of 10 sweetness. It's really, really sweet. You should try it. Do you want to try one?
Yeah.
Oh. Outfit of the day: windproof jacket, sports legging, and all sorts of layering inside because it's so cold outside.
The next morning, we had an exciting trip planned to Mount Aso, Takachiho Gorge, and Amano Iwato Shrine. These attractions are much closer to Kumamoto than Hakata or Miyazaki, so it makes sense to plan your day trip while staying here. Our meeting point was the Sakura Machi bus terminal, only a 10-minute walk from our hotel. Since we are early, we stopped by Michi no Eki Ozu, a roadside station for a toilet break and pick up some local snacks. As we make our way up into the highlands, you'll see stunning countryside views of Kumamoto and wide panoramic landscapes along the route. Our first stop is Mount Aso, an active volcano in the center of Kyushu, which most recently erupted in 2021. Do note that the mighty Mount Aso Nagasaki crater is often closed off to visitors due to poisonous volcanic gases, bad weather, or the rest of volcanic activity. Before heading up to the crater, you'll need to transfer to a smaller bus at the Aso Sanjo Public Square. Every early spring, a traditional event called Noyaki is held to burn off dead grass and encourage new growth. This centuries-old practice helps protect the grassland ecosystem, which is why the fields look brown right now.
These are like travel signs.
Alright, it's finally our turn to go up to the crater, and the smaller bus has the cutest Kumamon seat covers. We are finally here! Up here, there's also a rest area and a large parking lot. Nagasaki crater is just a short walk from the parking area. That's the Nagasaki crater right there. The volcanic gases released here are poisonous, so visitors with certain health conditions are advised not to approach the crater too closely. If time permits, you can also climb up to the nearby viewpoints for a better overall view of the area. Moving on, we traveled to the stunning Takachiho Gorge in Miyazaki, where sheer cliffs and turquoise waters created a picture-perfect scene. There are two ways to enjoy the gorge. From below, you can rent a boat at the south end and row along the calm river, getting up close to the cliffs and waterfall. This option is highly popular, so reserve your boats up front to avoid long queue or disappointments. You can also enjoy the view from above. You can walk the paved trail along the gorge, with stunning views and spots where you can look straight down at the river. This is the famous Takachiho tree bridges. From here, you can see both the old and the new arch bridges spanning across the gorge. Our day tour has also included a lunch at the restaurant Chiho Noe. Next, we visited Amano Iwato Shrine. According to Japanese mythology, this shrine stands near the cave where the sun goddess Amaterasu once hid herself away. Kagura performances are held at the shrine during the Spring Festival in early May, the Autumn Festival in the late September, and on Cultural Day in November. We are now heading to Amano Yasukawara, the secret cave. Along the path, you'll see a lot of stacked stones. Back in Kumamoto at night, we had ramen at Kokutei, known for its rich, flavorful broth. The ramen here comes with black burnt garlic oil and a raw egg yolk added to the broth. After that heavy dinner, we walk around Sakura Machi to pick up some souvenirs.
What's this about?
Then, we explore Kumamon Village, inside Sakura Machi, a fun spot filled with all things featuring the beloved Kumamoto mascot.
Yes, let's go. We have Shinkan Kumamon. Arigatou gozaimasu. What's this?
You pull his tail, he will vibrate.
Really? Let's try. This one seems cute. Let's see. How is it? Sour.
We are going on a Sakura Hanami spree around the city today, and we will cover two of the top Hanami spots here, Kumamoto Castle and Suizenji Garden. We brought along our picnic mat from Crumpler along with some snacks we picked up over the past 2 days. This is the Sakura Machi Garden, a rooftop park located above Sakura Machi Kumamoto. Don't skip this spot because it's home to many different varieties of sakura, and on a clear day, you can even enjoy a distant view of Kumamoto Castle. Kumamoto Castle is just a short walk from Sakura Machi. Let's walk there together. Everyone is out today as the sakura is approaching full bloom. This river was once part of the castle's defensive moat and today it's beautifully lined with sakura trees. Next to Sakura-no-Baba Josaien, we found a perfect spot for our first Hanami picnic. Let's check out the Sakura-no-Baba Josaien together. This spot recreates the lively atmosphere of a 17th century castle tower. In the center, there's even a covered stage where you can catch performance, from samurai reenactments to traditional Japanese music. Sakura-no-Baba Josaien is known for its street foods and local treats. So instead of a sit-down meal, we decided to sample as many as we could.
What did you buy, Puffie?
I bought lotus root with mustard. It's called Karaji Rincon. It's a must try in this area. And there's like a very crunchy lotus, a little bit of mustard and wasabi. This is called Ikinari Dango. It's very hot. Looks like mochi. I think it's a layer of red bean, sweet potato. Fish cake with cheese.
We are now heading to Kumamoto Castle, just a short 10-minute walk from Sakura-no-Baba Josaien. The Kumamoto earthquake in 2016 caused a considerable damage to this castle. The repair work is still ongoing. For now, visitors reach the castle keep by a 300-meter elevated walkway, which also offers unique views of the castle. With around 800 sakura trees in its grounds, Kumamoto Castle becomes a popular sakura spot in late March and early April. Inside the castle, there is a modern museum with display on the castle's history. We then visited Suizenji Jojuen Garden, a beautifully landscaped park, which is another top Hanami spots in Kumamoto. At the heart of the garden is a large pond. The garden is filled with postcard-perfect scenery, and many of the stone paths are lined with stunning sakura trees. It feels incredibly dreamy walking through here. We decided to enjoy the food we packed earlier at one of the many benches facing this beautiful view. As you explore further, you'll come across a Sakura Square, an open field surrounded by sakura trees. If you're looking for a quieter and less crowded Hanami experience, Suizenji Jojuen Garden is a great choice compared to the much busier Kumamoto Castle. In the evening, we headed to AMU Plaza Kumamoto.
Oh my god, look at this dude.
So cute!
This is Kumamon in Monkey D. Luffy's costume. This is for sale.
Very fluffy too. Toing toing.
On our final morning in Kumamoto, we took a stroll through Shimotori Shopping Arcade.
You can get this heat pack from the pharmacies, and it's very good for traveling because you just have to pop it in your pocket and just keep your hand warm throughout the day.
We came across a cozy local eatery called Ganjin Shokudo and decided to give it a try. Finally, we check out of our hotel and would be heading to Kumamoto Station to catch our train. Our next stop, Nagasaki, home to one of the world's top 3 night views. Lucky for us, the sakura reached full bloom during our stay. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more adventures like this. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in Nagasaki. XOXO, Miss Puffie.